Okay, Chef and his Spuds, a couple of them going on here. I'm trying to get set up as we've raced here from Alexandria. We're down in Detroit Lakes trying to get this game up. Sorry, it's taking me a bit. Just a minute in, Spuds already got a couple shots on goal against Detroit Lakes. Seems like a better microphone working. This will get better. And I'll try to keep getting a shot from Detroit Lakes. Ella kicks it away. Another shot, save for Mello. Girls are in their blacks here because we are the away team, so the Moorhead Spuds are in their black jerseys, the visitors. Detroit Lakes Lakers are in white. Detroit Lakes driving in on the far side, Spud zone again. Shot, and Ella covers that one up. All right, face up in the far circle. Henry's got the face up, goes back to Elle, takes it, goes from the far point to the near point. She starts to drive in, throws it down towards the net, doesn't make it. Gets cleared out by Abby. She's chasing it off, but it is going to miss the net wide left. No icing though. Ooh, shot up from Abby. He kicks it off. Lakes clears it out. Hammer's just driving back in. So the shot goes high off the glass. Comes around near side. Back down to the Spuds end. Sorry, that's somebody talking to me there. Ellie starts driving it up. She drives into their zone on the right side. Down behind the net, coming up near side. Great Lakes clears it down. And we got a whistle. We'll bring it back down to the DL zone. Face up near circle. Kick back, goes right to Berkeley. Berkeley with a long shot, just wide right. That goes back behind the net. Long shot from Maddie, kicked off to the right side. Still got it down. They're trying to do something. It goes into the far corner. Going to set her up. DL kicks it back out to the right point. Berkeley with a long shot. Goes right off the defender, right back to her. Ooh, she gets tripped up then. Now they call penalty on it. And the Spuds are going to be on a power play. Berkeley gets tripped up. And the DL player goes to the bench. Scoring up. All right, face off in the far circle. Sailor had the face off, goes up against the far side. She throws it down on net, tipped away, wide open net, but nobody there off the rebound. And DL starts to clear it out. They get it back out to center ice. Number 10 picked it up and tries to grab it in, but it's cleared back. No icing called. He picks that one away. And DL gets back out of center ice. She kicks it, gets down to the Spud zone. Gets collapsed down by a couple of Spuds, and Berkeley brings it the other way. She loses it, she gets into their zone, they clear it back out to center ice. Ellie sends it deep, goes into the near corner. Ooh, puck comes across the near side of the net, but no one there to get it. Hammer's got it at the near point. She throws a long shot up. Goes able to hold on to it on the glove side. All right, face off near circle. This has got the face off. Puck sits there. She gets back to it and throws a shot up. I think it went just wide left. Back behind the net now. Lizzie trying to get to it. She throws it up the board. Hammer grabs it, throws from the circle. Gets a shot. DL clears it back out. Got 30 seconds left on the power play. Long shot from 19 for DL. She misses wide left. They then throw it back down towards the net, and this left again, comes around the near side. Goes back out to the right point. They send it in, and Ella covers it up. That whistle goes on the far side of the Spud zone. Puck goes back behind the net again. Swinging around. Ooh, dangerous place to bring that one up. Thankfully cleared out before it got away. Into the net. Berkeley takes it all the way around the near side. Lost it on the near side circle. Talia brings it around behind the net to the far corner. She drives it up on the far side. Cuts to the near side as she goes into neutral ice. Tries past the blue line, across the middle, throws a shot up. Wide right. Comes back. Blue sent in from Hammer near side. Knocked aside. DL swinging around with it. Throws it back out to center ice. 16 for DL, moving to the left side. She's the circle, throws a shot down in on net, and Ella stops it and covers it for a whistle. go with the audio on the camera, not try to use the microphone. Maybe that'll help. Talia brings it out. She brings it in. She's got some opening on the right side. Throws a shot. Okay. We'll just go without an extra microphone here and just hope we don't pick up too much of the crowd noise. All right, whistle stops the clock at 15:31, period 2. Face-off's going to be in the near corner. Sayla's got the face-off. Goes into the... DL gets in the corner, but deflects up front. Ooh, just past Talia. She was right in the middle. It just got past her. Spuds at the blue line. Tibbs got a piece of it and deflects up and out of play for a whistle. All right, face-off on the far side. Sayla's got the face-off. Right back between Lizzie's legs, but Berkeley picks it up. She dumps it in. Goes down into the near corner of the Lakers zone. Lakers sort up off the boards. Berkeley keeps it in. Then it gets knocked past her. It scoots down all the way into the far corner of the Spud zone. Now they're chasing after it. Took it away from a DL player. Swings behind her own net, coming near side. Driving up the near side. Can't throw it, but it gets deflected back in. Berkeley picks it up, lost it behind the net. So she turns around and comes to the near side. Tries to throw it off the boards. Comes to the near point, but gets past number 4 for DL. Back out of the zone. So DL backs up. Tim brings it up. Dumps it back in along the boards. Comes around behind the net. Berkeley comes up near side again. Throws a high one. Get over a couple of sticks, and it goes all the way down for icing. It stops the clock at 14:21, and we will come back to the Spud zone for a face-off in the near corner. Maybe had the face-up, goes back. Alyssa sends it around to Maddie. Flex off her stick and down into the zone. She chases it. DL pushes it back in the corner along the far boards, trying to get it back out. Comes out to the point. Ellie trying to keep it in. DL though pushes it out to center ice. 17 gets it. She grabs in. She's got Hammer in front of her. Alyssa takes it away. And comes back out for 4. Follows in on the near point. I think I'll get a piece of that. Shot. It's off the boards on the far side. Maddie tries to get it out, but it stays in. Then Abby kicks it out. Gets it to Brindley. She's just over the blue line. Got 2 girls from DL on her. She goes into the near corner. There's a back up to Abby. Oh, had a nice shoot chance there. Long shot from Alyssa. Comes out front. Brindley puts it in. Goal there for Brindley Winner. Assist from Alyssa. Puts the Spuds up 4-0. 13:25 left in period number 2. Scoreboard says period 3, but I don't know if that's a mistake or wishful thinking the way this game's going for the Spuds so far. Going in the Spuds' favor. Up, face off. Talia kicks it down to their zone. It's knocked back out. Sayla picks it up at the red line, drives in along the near boards. Turns around on this side of the circle, gets it up to Lizzie. Lizzie sends it across to Talia. She couldn't get a shot off on it though. Too many sticks in the way. Lizzie trying to get it back up in center, but gets knocked to the boards. They're trying to keep it in, right in front of the bench. Gets knocked down into the corner. Lizzie picks it up there, takes it behind, tries to center it up, but it gets knocked to the far side. Sayla picks it up at the top of the circle. Stops, turns going back in, stops again. She throws it back to the point, but it skips past. So Berkeley backs up, throws it back up. Trying to get it back in. Talia keeps it in the zone, dumps it back in behind their net. That pushes it to the far side and clears it out. The Spuds got to get back out of the zone. Everybody's cleared. Ooh, nice work there from Maddie. Maddie took that puck away from one of the DL players. Threw a shot up. Really gloved it, but then she dropped it to clear it out, and then it gets centered up. It's right up front, and the puck comes back out. 7 for the DL, splits a couple of Spuds, gets it down. Ellie, though, takes it and kicks it back out of the zone. Maddie again picks that one up, passes over towards Brindley. Brindley comes up with a shot. Ellie keeps it out. Puck's, comes around behind the net and gets up alongside, but no one can get to it. And it comes over to the near boards, and DL clears it out. Tipped off, though, so I was going to pick it up in the near corner of the Spud zone, take it behind her own net. Bring it up on the far side, pass out towards Maddie. It's going back and forth. Brindley picks it up at the blue line, but she was just, I didn't move the camera, sorry about that. So Maddie was pushing it up, got it over towards Brindley where she grabbed it at the blue line, but the body was past it when she pulled the puck in. So we got an offsides on the Spuds. Stops the clock at 11:19. Puck comes near side. Quickly skates it to the middle. Crosses into their zone. They had somebody over. Another offsides. The face-off's going to be in the... it's going near side. Refs just playing with them. One standing by the other circle. And then he points to this one when they start going over there. So it's near side, just outside the DL zone. Sale's got the face-off. He's trying to push it back to Tibbs, and it gets knocked up. Sale then dumps it in. Doesn't get very far before DL kicks it out. Tibbs kicks it over to Brindley. Brindley breaks up and waits, and then she dumps it down in. It goes all around to the far corner. Tibbs gets Talia gets in front of it. She's holding it along the boards. Sale's in there trying to pull it out, along with two DL girls. Comes out to the far circle, and one of the DL girls picks it up. She drives it along the far side. Really gets in front of it. Send it down into the near corner. They're trying to get it out. Comes out to Sailor just past the blue line. She gets past the red line and dumps it in. Puck sitting on the right side of their net. DL throws it behind to the far side. Spud's getting a change. Maddie driving over. DL gets it up to the zone. They drive it into the Spud's on the far side. Comes back out to the far point. Dump it back into the corner. Puck comes around behind. Tibbs gets it there. Throws around the boards. Trying to get it up to Brindley. Brindley backhands it up, but DL keeps it in. 16 throws it from the point. Tibbs gets the stick on it, gets over in the corner. His backhands it up. Ooh! One of the DL girls had a chance of picking that up, but she skated past it and went out neutral ice. Abby picks a girl's pocket, throws it up to Maddie. Maddie turns around, goes for a left, drives into their zone. Let's throw a shot up, but doesn't make it through. Deflection though comes to Abby. Abby gets a shot. Goalie has to kick away. Keeps that one in again. She's driving right up the middle again for another shot. Throws it in. Goal for Abby Knutson there. I think there might have been another shot that got deflected off. I didn't see while I was punching the last missed shot into the software. But it kicked out in front of on top of the far face-off circle. And Abby grabbed it, spun around, drove up the middle, and threw that one in. Putting the Spuds up 5-0 with 9:10 left in period 2. All right, Lisa throws this one back in. DL gets back out to neutral ice. Playing for it along the boards. And one of the DL players gets it past Ellie, goes back in, throws it down on net. Oh, and Ellie got in front of it, but it kicks up and in. Detroit Lakes on the board, 5-1 now. It's a really good individual effort by that DL player. She fought to get that one in on her own. Had 2 defenders on her. She throws it in from the boards. And Ella got down in front of it, but went off her stick and up and over her shoulder in for their first goal. He sends it off the boards. Yellow sends it back, goes all the way down in. Red zone, Tibbs got behind the net. And they throw it up far side, backhands it up to the circle. Goes up to the point, they backhand it down in again. Down towards the net, ooh. Knocked to the near corner. So throws it up. Was not able to get it out. DL backhands it back into the near corner. Tibbs goes and gets it again. Then backhands it up. Goes to Sailor, she kicks it into the corner. Along the boards to Lizzie. She gets it out, makes a little move. And the girl tries to pass her. Oh, nice. She gets over to Talia on the far side. She stops at the top of the circle for a shot. Goes high. Comes over to the near boards. Number 11 for DL is going to take it behind, then swings around and comes out front. She comes around near side. Stops. Long pass up. Hits her own player, though. Up one comes loose, and they keep it in the Spud zone. Levin tries to throw it down on net. Tibbs redirects it to the far side. Passes up to Sailor, gets it out to center ice. Can't settle it down though, and DL dumps it back in. Tibbs gets it back. Goes around behind the net, coming near side. Tries to throw it off the boards and out. Back up to the red line. Number 10 for DL. And Lizzie takes it away and gets it down to their zone and gets knocked down into the far corner. Maddie chasing after it there, but it gets kicked up to the far points. But it's getting a change. There's some room there for DL, but Abby and Brimley got on a kick. Abby took it away. She gets it back out to center ice, passes over to Brimley. She's driving in with Abby to her left. She goes all the way into the near corner. The girl right on her, so she couldn't pass it. DL then grabs it, throws it all the way around. Long shot from Ellie, doesn't make it through, and we got a whistle because the net comes off. So whistle stops the clock at 6:50 remaining in period 2. Hey, there's chairs up here. Oh, that's true. Okay, face off in the far circle. Abby's got the face off. She's got Brinley out in front of the net. Yellow throws it against the far boards. Pushes it up. Ellie got a piece of it. Kept them from taking off with it. Threw it back in for an offsides. All right, face off just outside the Lakers zone, far side. Comes back to Ellie. She sends it over to Maddie, who's on her own on this side, but it flex down into the corner. I think got away in the corner. DL pushes it back out. It's to Abby. She tries to center it over to Ellie, but DL takes it, drives in the middle, throws a shot up. Ellie's in front. Another shot comes in. Ellie kicks away. Let's get it back out. Then he picks up the red line, driving in, dumps it, chases it down into the corner. Backhands it right up. We only Spuds there to get to it. And DL takes it back out, throwing it all the way across and down in. Ellie picks it up in the far face-off circle. Tries to throw it up, but a DL player closed on her, comes up, throws a shot in, pushes it down, but Ellie's able to cover it. All right, face off in the far corner. Sailor's got the face off. Comes right out front. Lizzie gets it, pushes it up, tries to get it out. Goes off the DL player. She follows up there to get it up to Alyssa. Alyssa drives in. She's got one player in front of her. She throws a nice shot up. Rebounds off. Let's throw one in. This goes into the near corner. DL brings it back out. 10 for DL. Drives up right in the middle, going to the far side. A couple of players off sides. That whistle stops the clock at 5:56. Face off on the far circle. Knocked back in. How he picks it up on the near boards, tries it behind the net. Reverses, comes back near side. Throws it up towards Lizzie, deflects it up to center ice. DL kicks it back to the other defender and throws it back up. Back to Berkeley. Blue line. She throws it down into their zone. Tipped off, no icing. Keeps it in the near corner. And up along the near boards. Brindley comes up with it, comes right across the middle trying to settle it down, but the puck scoots past her. Maddie comes in to help out. Maddie finally comes up with it, throws it down towards the net. Goalie kicks it away from the top of the crease. Wouldn't have gone on net. It's up here along the blue line. They kick it out of the zone down into the Spuds area. Kids trying to pick it up and backhand it out. They throw it across to the far corner. Sailor picks up the puck. Has to pick it up again. And Maddie skates and pushes it down. She's chasing it down in there. Backhanded up. Oh, Maddie got a piece of it, but couldn't keep it in. Number 11 for DL. She's got some open ice in front of her. She's got Tibbs and now Berkeley chasing in. They get a shot in. Ella's got it. All right, face off in the far circle. Ellie trying to push it out. DL keeps it in, comes right up front. Ellie pushes it off the near boards up to neutral ice. Brindley picks up the blue line, tries to push it up, but lost the puck. 16 for DL, grabs it, drives into their zone, or into the Spud zone on the far side. Puck gets centered. Abby grabs it, swings around behind the net, throws it up off the board to the near point. Alyssa gets it up towards Brindley. She gets it, pulls it in, it's deflected to the far side. Gets it back up. Number 19's got it at the blue line, drives into the far corner. Throws it back up the boards to 13 on the far side of the circle. Abby clears it down. That one, though, is going to go for icing. Stops the clock at 3:45 left in period 2. Spuds up 5-1. Face off in the near circle of the DL zone. I'm sorry, the Spud zone. Nope, we're doing the far circle. So we're doing the face off. See who's going to take it. So Sailor's got the face off. Natalia on the far side and Hammer on the near side. On this offensive shift. Tyler's down the corner, throws it off the boards. Ellie goes up there, pushes it up. It's up to the far point. They dump it back in. It's behind the net, coming to the near corner. And he throws it around the far side again. Talia goes over trying to get it, throws it up off the boards and out. Sayla on the run, picks that one up, drives in, puts on the brakes and throws a shot. So he's able to kick it away. And cleared out of the DL zone. Ellie picks it up in the Spud zone, turns around with it, throws it off the boards up to Talia, gets away from it, back and forth in neutral ice. Just inside the Spud zone. Talia picks it up, throws it over to Hammer in front of the net. She comes up. She's got a lot of room on the near side, so she drives it all the way in, goes into their zone, cuts across the middle, gets around one girl, comes close to the net, gets a nice shot. Good glove work there by the goalie. Grabs that shot as she comes in with it. And we'll have a face-off in the near corner of the DL zone. Abby's going to have the face-off. She's got Brindley Winter to her right, Maddie to her left. We've got Berkeley and Tibbs back on D. So it comes back to Berkeley. She sends it over to Tibbs. It gets just past her, but bounces right back to her, and she sends it down in behind the net. Bounces up on the far side. They start to pass it out. Tibbs gets a stick on it, or a skate on it. Keeping it in a moment. Ooh, good job there of Tibbs to lift the stick of the girl who was trying to take off with it. So she couldn't break away with it. Comes up to Abby just inside the red line. She starts pushing in, loses the stick, loses the skate, but she still pushes it down towards the net to make sure they can't do anything with it. Berkeley sends a shot. Comes right back to her. This time it sends another one. Not sure what the whistle was here. Looks like we got a penalty on DL. Tripping on DL will put the Spuds on a power play at 2:06 left in period 2. All right, for the first shift on the power play, Abby's got the face-off. And Maddie and Brindley both right up front. Brindley gets a piece of that. Oh, deflects up. Backhanded by Abby in. Goal for Abby Knudsen. Putting the Spuds up 6-1 with that. That's how you do it on a power play. 5 seconds in, they got a goal. 2:01 left in period 2. Spuds up 6-1. Sayla's got the face-off. Comes near side. DL dumps it in. They pushes it around the boards over towards Talia. She's trying to get out the boards out. Skips up to the far point. Comes back to Talia. DL keeps it in again. This time Talia does get it out. DL's got to back up with it. Swings around, center far side. They dump it in. Back to Tibbs. She gets it. Swings around at the far face-off circle. Sends it near side. Lizzie trying to get it up to Sayla. Gets past the down to their zone, but got past it. Berkeley keeps it in. Berkeley again's got it at the near point. Throws a long shot from the near point, and the goalie holds on to it. All right, face off in the near circle. Sayla's got the face off. Lizzie to her right and Talia to her left. Ellie and Hammer in on D. Number 7 gets past everybody down in, gets a shot in. Ellie kicks it away to the far corner. Throws it up towards Talia. She tries to get a pass, goes up to the right point. 10 with a trying for a slap shot. Didn't get much on it. Ellie gets in front of it, and she tries to push it out, but it's knocked back in. Sayla, though, takes it, gets it out of the zone. DL dumps it back in. Alyssa goes in behind the net, throws it to the far side, up towards Talia. She tries to get it off the boards and up, but they send it up. DL tries to pass it back, and it goes out of the zone. Offsides, and DL dumps it back in. Alyssa stops the clock with 31 seconds left on the clock. All right, face off outside the Spuds blue line on the far side. That comes near side. They're trying to push it in. Lost the puck and it comes back out. Alyssa's got it. She throws it deep. DL player gets it, and brings it out. Dumps it in, but Ellie grabs it, throws it off the boards and back down. No icing called. 10 seconds left. Puck goes down on the backboards behind the net. Then gets a piece of it, but it comes up on the near side, and they clear it down. And through a whistle for icing, half a second before the clock would have stopped, but the clock goes off, and we're going to end period number 2. So with that, we will be taking a break for a Zamboni break between periods 2 and 3. And we will be back in a few minutes. All right, getting us ready to start period 3. Face off. That goes along the boards into the near corner of the DL zone. And up off the boards and they drive it out. 16 for DL drives into the Spud zone, comes around the knee side, tries to pull around, throws a shot up. And got in front of that one. Didn't quite have it settled down and covered up when the whistle blew, but I'll take it. All right, face off in the near corner. Now he takes her on behind the net to the far side. Pass it up. DL keeps it in at the far point. Push it back in. Tyler goes into it for it in the corner. DL player gets it pushed up against the boards. Alyssa tries to come in there. Gets centered up. Scoots all the way past. The yellow turns, tries to get to it, but Tibbs gets it. She drives it down to neutral ice, going right to left. Gets down to their zone. Tries to center it. Alyssa picks up the loose puck, goes behind the net. Reverses, tries to backhand it towards the front of the net. Gets right up front, and DL clears it out. Tibbs kicks it over towards the side boards. Berkeley comes in with a long shot. Let's see if I got the last one there. The goalie held on to. And have a face off in the far corner, trying to dig it. I don't know what they're doing back there in the net. The girls are doing. I think on the last one there, the puck bounced off the back boards and then came out. Off the face-off, push towards the net. It's pushed back out to the far corner. Chest swings up, goes back to the far circle, and drives it out. To get it up to kind of the Spud zone. Now he pushes it to the far corner. Puck is knocked back in behind Spud's net. Comes out to this side to the point. Throws one in from the point. Abby gets in front of it, goes over to the far board. So Maddie starts pushing it up. She gets it back out to neutral ice. Sale follows up and knocks it down into their zone. Back out, deflects off a DL player. Brendan picks up at the blue line. Pushes it down in, chases it. Really kicks it towards Brinley, and she was following up on it. Goes all the way over the far side, though. Abby keeps it in. She's playing D on the far side in the shift. From the near side. Abby comes up trying to hold it in. And they're heading off for a change. So holding the point. Sends it back in deep. Kids came back on. Now Sayla's going off for a change. Puck's behind their net. They just drive it up. Comes up the middle. Pass over to the far side. DL drives into the Spud zone on the far side. Throws it down deep. Ellie gets in front of it. Ooh. And then lost it. And thankfully got cleared out by one of the other girls. Alyssa takes it down to their zone. Cuts around her own player. Throws a shot up and in. Goes off the goalie. And up under the top bar and back down. Alyssa Hammer with the, I believe, unassisted. Puts the Spuds up 7-1 at 14:04 left in period 3. All right, after that, now she's got the face-off. There we got everybody on. She's got Tibbs to her left. Goes past her to Ellie. Ellie pushes it up. Tibbs starts pushes it then into the zone. Comes right to Alyssa again. She throws another shot. Now when the goalie got on top of. Oh, I didn't get the camera changed on that. I apologize. Okay, Alyssa's got the face-off near circle, DL zone. Comes to Tibbs, back to Abby. Abby with a shot from there. It was wide right. Was he trying to redeflect it, but it was bouncing over a stick off the boards and on the far side. Trying to clear it out. Push it across in the middle. Tibbs gets a stick on it and pushes it back in. Alyssa throws it behind the net. Swings around near side. Alyssa took it away from her up front, centered it, it goes all the way across. Ooh, nothing called there. From DL, just trying to drive out on the far side. And Lily hustled over to get a stick on it, slid down, both went down, puck slid out to center ice, and got dumped back in for offsides. Face off on the far side, just outside the DL blue line. Sayla's got the face off. She wins it, gets it back to Berkeley. Berkeley comes across the red line, dumps it in. Gets out of the far corner. Passes up the middle of 19. She passes over, gets past her. Berkeley comes up, just keeps it in, dumps it back in. Puck comes around behind the net to the near boards. Pushed up. Talia keeps it in, pushes up Sayla. She's got on the side of the circle. Can't keep it. DL pushes it out. Backhands one up to nice pass too to number 13, but she doesn't settle it down, and Berkeley takes it, brings it over to the near boards. Goes down in the corner. Talia pushes it back up. It's knocked off around behind her. They center it back up, and Ella holds on to it. So DL took that one from the near, along the boards, along the near circle, and threw it around and deflected. It came back off to one of the DL girls on the far side who threw a shot in, but Ella was right there for it. Face has to be in the far circle. Alyssa Hammer's got the face off. So Lizzie on the far side, Tibbs on the near side. Talia and Berkeley playing D. This one comes over to the near point. Alyssa throws it off the boards up to Tibbs. She passes up to Berkeley. Berkeley trying to settle it down, passing it over, but 13 got in front of it. Comes back to Alyssa. She tries to pass it over, but it gets knocked in. Two girls from DL drive in, number 16. Berkeley gets a stick on it, sends it in the far corner, and it comes around behind the net to the near corner. Alyssa gets it back there, throws it off the boards near side. Tibbs backhands it out of the zone. Came out and back in, and offsides on the Spuds. And Maddie picks up that one off the face-off, drives in, lost it, but goes right to Sayla. She tries to take something with it, and DL kicks away from her, and number 11 for DL drives it down the Spud zone. She gets into the far side, stops, can't do much with it, and Bentley's right on top of her. Gets it off the boards to Sayla. Sayla passes up to Maddie, who's got it while she's moving. She crosses the red line coming near side into their zone. Girl gets right on top of her and takes her down. There's no penalty call on interference on that one. Comes up to the near point. And he tries to get it out, flex up. Sayla's got a stick on it. Both girls go down. Sayla throws it in, but Emily hadn't crossed the blue line yet. They're offsides on the Spuds. We're in run time, so we got 9:35 left in period 3. Spuds up by 6, 7-1. Face off in the far side, so outside the blue line. So, Alyssa had the face off. Puck is kind of loose there. Tibbs gets it back to Alyssa. Alyssa throws it in, hits a defender. Another one takes around behind her own net, comes around near side. Along the boards. Pushed back behind the net. Alyssa turns the centers it right up, but goes to number 11 for DL, and she drives it to the far side into neutral ice. Gets past Abby, takes it down in, but then Tibbs gets in front of her. They throw it back to the point, but it goes up out of the zone. They got to back up with it, and DL dumped it back in for an offsides. face off outside of their blue line. So Alyssa's got the face off. She's got Tibbs to her left, Lizzie to her right. Alyssa gets it back to Berkeley. She sends it over to Talia's on the other corner. She dumps it up. They didn't call it. But icing, I think she was past the red line. Comes back out. Berkeley chasing her down into the Spud zone. Grabs it at the goal line, swings around behind the goal near side. Gets up along the boards, pushes it up to neutral ice. Now gets it back up to number 13. She throws it wide. Up against the boards on the far side of the circle over there. DL pulls it out, comes up towards the net, throws a shot, and Ella gloved it. And it looked like it fell down and on the ice that she covered. Berkeley cleared that one out. The girl, I know she was still trying to poke at that or what, but Berkeley came in and knocked her down. Nothing was called. Oh, yep, they did call it now. So we got a penalty on Berkeley. Puts DL on power play. At 7:23 left. Comes out to the far point. Long shot in from there. Goes way wide right into the near corner. Brindley sends it up, but it gets kept in. Right to Abby, who sends it up. Brindley deflects it out of the zone. DL sends it back in. Ellie throws it off the boards, but doesn't go out of the zone. DL tries to throw something in. Goes off of Tibbs. They throw another one in. Abby gets in front of that one. And puck goes back down into the far corner. So they throw in. Tibbs gets a piece of it. DL, though, is able to keep it in the zone. Ellie picks up, trying to throw it off the board to get out of the zone. DL's got it clear. 10 picks up, drives in near side. Drives around the circle, comes around behind the net. Trying to wrap it around. Isn't anything up. Ellie clears on the far side, gets it up to Brindley. Brindley hits it off the boards to get it out. She's chasing after it. DL keeps it out of their zone. Pushes it down. Brindley, though, following up. Gets it back down to their zone, and then gets in front of their attempt to clear it to keep it down in their zone. We got 48 seconds left on the penalty. DL, number 11, drives in. Tries to cut across. Tibbs got a piece of it. Tries to back up a little more. Swings around. Drives in far side. Throws a shot up. Ella got in front of it. So we get a whistle at 5:50 remaining in period 3. Face off in the near corner. Spuds getting an offensive line change. Looks like Alyssa Hammer's going to have the face off. Comes off the boards. Maddie pushes it up. She gets it off the boards. She can't get it out though. Number 10 keeps it in, puts it down in. Talia, though, picks it up near side. Swings behind her own net. Then reverses because she's got a lot of ice on this side. So just skate it up. Cuts across the middle. Pushes it up into their zone. The backhand it. Sayla's got to wait. Brought it in. There was offsides. They didn't call it. Sayla gets a shot from the near side. It kicks away. And DL starts to drive it back out. Penalties off. We're back to full strength. Sayla takes that one away. Tries to push it out. Goes over towards the boards. Lizzie gets it back up to her. And then Lizzie picks up the loose puck, trying to drive it out. But she dumps it in to their zone. DL tries to get it back out, but Hammer gets a piece of it. So it slows it down. Sayla comes in with a shot. Sayla gets a piece of it, and then Hammer throws one. Goes up and over. And trying to clear it on the far side. Sayla gets a piece of it, sends it back in. Dan's chasing after it. DL throws it up to the boards on the far side of the circle. And they send it right across. 13 for DL, drives in, dumps it into the corner, goes off for a change. Talia takes her on behind her own net, swings around, gets it into the corner. Lost her skate, pushes it back to Maddie. Maddie comes up near side, goes up off the boards by trying to get it up towards Alyssa, but that one deflects, or Doesn't get to anybody. Goes off the boards and all the way down for icing. So at 3:55 left in period 3, we're going to be having a face-off in the near corner of the Spud zone. Abby had that face-up. Gets it back to Ellie. DL directs it back in. Abby again gets it. Goes up off the boards. Tibbs trying to get it out. DL keeps it at the point. Sends it down to the far corner. Berkeley gets to it. Backhands it up. Tibbs gets it on the move. She's got Abby with her. She backhands it over to Abby. It gets right behind her. She's all the way over to the far boards. Abby centers it, but there's nobody there for the Spuds. It's into the far corner. DL pushes it up along the far side. Ball drives in, tries to get a shot. Berkeley's right in front of it though, and then as she's sliding down, gets another piece of it. She gets up, puck comes right back to her. She sends a long pass up to Tibbs and deflects it off to the right. They kick it back out of the zone. Came out past the red line. Abby threw it in, but it was offside. 2:37 now left. Face off on the far side. Saya's got the face off. Alyssa wing to her left. Oop, that one got past Talia. Knocked back, but Alyssa picked it up inside her own blue line. Skated around one. She's got one girl in front of her. She drives down the left. Toe drags it towards the net. Passes right up. Oh, right up to Lizzie, but it got past her. Nice pass from Lizzie Hammer there. Goes back to the right point. Talia sends it in. Doesn't make it to the goalie and gets cleared out by DL. Maddie picks it up, swings around behind her own net. Throws it off the boards and out of the zone. DL backs up to their own blue line. Off the boards. Sailor pushes it up. Lost it at the blue line, but Alyssa followed up and knocked it in the far corner. They'll bring it around the near side, the near corner. Pass up, goes behind number 7. She dumps it all the way down India to the far corner of the Spud zone. Now they're chasing after her, they missed it. Sailor followed up, keep it in the corner. 3 girls from DL right there. One of them sends it in front of the net, but Maddie gets it. She passes up to Alyssa, but it goes off her stick and down. They're letting them play though, no icing called. Alyssa follows up behind the net. Fighting for it, but gets knocked over the far point from Brinley. She comes up to the top of the circle, sends a shot from there. Comes off the goalie to the near side. Gets cleared out. Number 7 gets behind Ellie. Can't get anything on it when Berkeley comes up. Ooh, 7 pushed Berkeley from from behind. Pretty high with that stick. Got her around her upper shoulder. She can't, nothing called. And he keeps that one in, gets behind the defense. Oh, but lost her skates, but she's going in. Got it on net, but couldn't get anything on it like she wanted. She slid down and slid into the corner, and the goalie covered up the puck. So, 17 seconds. I don't know if we're going to get this puck drop before the whistle blows. A little slow on the exchange here. 10 seconds left. Puck was dropped. Abby tries to push it towards the net. Goes in the far corner. Bridge is chasing it. And that is it for this one. So, on a 3-game swing of teams across Minnesota playing 2 in Alexandria against Rochester. Lost the first one to Rochester, beat us pretty good. Second one, the girls tied them though this morning, and then they come up here to DL and win this one 7-1. Oh no, 1-1-1 for the weekend.